Hi students, welcome to our channel Physics Concepts by Ali sir. How are you all of you? I hope everybody is fine. And today we are going to discuss one very important and very simple trick to memorize all the trigonometrical formulas. See, in the trigonometry so many formulas are there. Particularly in the physics, then those all trigonometrical formulas are associated with the numericals in the physics. So then you should have a good command and grip on the formulas. And so then it is very difficult to memorize those all formulas. No need of memorizing those all. And we have a simple trick is there to memorize at most each and every formula. What is that? That's nothing but super and amazing hexagon. That hexagon we will discuss now. And see here now this hexagon I have drawn here, and also I connected the vertex, and this vertex I connected the opposite vertex. This vertex I connected to this opposite. All opposite vertex I connected. Means then I joined the diagonals. And now you write like this. And first of all write the functions tan, next sin, cos, then tan, cot. As you know that sin, cosec, and cos, sec. And so these all the first of all you write down these all, and in the middle just you take down one number. That number you write as a 1. This is a 1 you can write here. Okay, right. And here is then our job has been completed. Now let us see how this all acts. And first of all for this one, now let us take the diagonals, and this is the first step and step 1. In the step 1, how many formulas can we see? Diagonals, let us see that. So once from the point of view of the diagonals, if we suppose to observe the diagonals tan and cot, so those all are both are tan theta is equal to 1 by cot theta, reciprocal that we can take, and sin theta that is 1 by cosec theta. This we can write as cot theta is equal to 1 by tan theta, and this one we can consider as cosecant theta is equal to 1 by sin theta, and the next one is there, that is cos theta is equal to 1 by sec theta, and secant theta is equal to 1 by cos theta. This is one step we have taken for diagonals. So opposite diagonals are reciprocal in nature. And the next one is now let us take in this part only, if you suppose to take in the diagonals part, this is the first part in the diagonals also. In the second part, now let us take. Now multiply those two diagonals opposite. So tan theta into cot theta, all the time you will get 1. Tan theta and cot theta is equal to 1. These two diagonals this time will take. So then what will be? Sin theta into cosec theta. How much will be that one? That you can get as a 1. Then last one is there. What is this one? Cos theta and secant theta. Cos theta into secant theta, that we can consider as a 1. And so this is about in terms of diagonals. Okay. And in the second step 2, let us take that. In the step 2, what we will learn, let us see that. And now right from here, let us go in a clockwise. Once we are going clockwise, first function, what is that? Tan theta. Tan theta is equal to, what formula I will get? Sin theta by cos theta. Sin theta, this one by this thing. So sin theta by cos theta. Now let's go the here, and let us take this one now, and randomly I am taking, you take any value will come. Cos theta right from here, cos theta when we are taking, that is equal to, cos theta is equal to cot theta by cosec theta, cot theta by cosec theta. Okay, right, you take randomly. Let us take this one now. This one I have completed, so let us take secant theta. And secant theta, then what will be get? And tan theta by sin theta. Tan theta by sin theta will get. Got it? In the step 2, then we have taken the clockwise. And even if you take anti-clockwise, what is this one? This is a clockwise. If you suppose to take anti-clockwise, Will it applicable? Now let us see. Anti-clockwise, now let us start from here, cot theta. Anti-clockwise, we will go towards this direction. And so what you will get now? Cot theta. Cot theta is equal to, then what will be? Cos theta by sin theta. Cos theta by sin theta. How it is? Cot theta is equal to this function by this function. Now let us take right from here. And right from here, we will take again anti-clockwise. So this value, this function we will take sin theta. Sin theta is equal to what will be the remaining two functions? Tan and sec theta. And so tan theta by sec theta. And secant theta, then we will. You take randomly one more. What can we take the randomly now? Then this is, so let's take right from here, right? And so here cosec theta is equal to, right from here. So when we are taking, these two will be the associate. And so then secant theta by, then what will be that? Tan theta. Tan theta will get. And so that is the step 2. In the step 2 what we have taken? We have taken the clockwise, anti-clockwise. We will get the values in that way. Okay, and that is up to here. And step 3, now let us take. In the step 3, now let us take 3 functions continuously. For example, tan theta in the continuous, sin theta and cos theta. And this is, if you take, suppose to take this one here, now the sin theta is equal to multiplication of remaining 2. The middle function is there, sin theta, that will be equal to the product of remaining 2 functions. Sin theta is equal to tan theta into cos theta. You take anything, any function you take. Randomly now let us choose right from here. Cot, cosec and sec. Cot, cosec and secant theta. Then what is the middle function? Cosec theta, cosecant theta. So that is equal to, what will comes now? This one, this function cot theta into secant theta. Isn't it? Like that you take any functions, you can take the same. Means continuously you should take afterwards, then what will get is, then you will get the remaining, middle part we have to take, middle function will place, then remaining 2 multiplications will become like that. Okay, and remaining part now the step 3 completed. Now let's go with the step 4. In the step 4, now let us take, let's take this, I will keep the tick mark here, and this triangle let us take, skip this triangle, take this triangle, skip this triangle, take this triangle. What this triangle is consisting the sides? Sin function, cos function, 1. So in the clockwise direction you take this one, clockwise direction, and take squares of this, and this square, step 4, that is sin square theta plus cos square theta. I will write here, so we can write one more function there. And here if we suppose to take sin square theta, this function plus this function cos square theta is equal to 1. This part completed. Okay, now let's come to this part, this triangle, and here also take clockwise. So what are those? 1 cot cosec. So here is you write 1 square plus cot square is equal to, then what will be left? Cosec square theta, cosec square theta. 1 square in sense 1, so we can write 1. Okay, right. And the third one is there, and in this third one also you take clockwise. And what are those? Tan 1 secant. And so then what will be this one? Tan square theta, tan square theta plus 1 square is equal to tan 1 sec and secant square theta. 1 square in sense 1 only, so we can take. What do we call these 3? These are called as trigonometric identities. Okay, na? Trigonometric identities. And in the step 5, now let us see what formulas we can take. In the step 5, and see, then here is complementary angles. Sum of two angles is 90. How those we can write here is See here, sine and cos, these two will be. Then the what is that? Sine theta is equal to, what is this function? Cos. Cos of 90 minus theta. Okay, and take this next one, this horizontal line. Tan, it is associated with the tan and cot. Then what will get now? Tan theta is equal to cot of 90 minus theta. What is the last one? It is left the extremely bottom horizontal line. This is, and secant theta is equal to, what is that? Cosec theta, cosec of 90 minus theta. Did you get it? And so by means of one hexagon we can get right all the formulas, no problem with that, and without making any memory. Then only thing what you have to do is how to arrange the hexagon. It's very simple. First draw the hexagon and afterwards connect all the diagonals and take one at the midpoint, and afterwards then take the values functions like this: tan, sine, cos. Up to this part only you have to write tan starting, remaining all should be diagonally opposite values we will write, and so that you will get these all formulae without any memory. Just no need of memorizing anything, only this is a simple mathematical process, matter of practice. If you practice it, you will get it very easily. Okay Nana, I hope that this session is very helpful for you, and support me Nana, and if you studying, go on studying. All the best.